What's up, guys? I'm doing a Halls of Valor Mythic level 3 and we're just getting started here. I'm gonna do this using these talents. I'm using Path of Flame and Ascendance, which is different from what you probably normally see. Just to play around and change things up a little bit, I guess. It's fun using lava bursts when they proc, and it hasn't seemed to hurt my AoE DPS too bad. So here we go. I'm gonna use my Stormkeeper, and of course I'm gonna get stunned. I'll throw out a stun them back, and lots of chain lightning. And if lava burst procs, I'll use it other than refreshing. And of course I'm gonna get stunned again. But you can see my DPS, not that bad. I haven't noticed too much of a difference between Path of Flame and Ascendance versus using Lightning Rod, which is generally favored for Mythic pluses. Got a Drake coming on me, so I gotta move. And watch out for tornadoes. There's gonna be one coming for me. Well, except for the guy that ate it. Now I gotta watch out for swords being thrown on me. Dancing Blade, I guess. Some more lava bursts. And I'll get my fire elemental out there because I forgot to do it at the beginning when I lusted. It's an Earth Shock. Now we gotta look out for drakes. There's gonna be 2 or 3 of them. So there's one here, and then there's one gonna be right on top of us. So I'm gonna Astral Shift. And there's gonna be one behind us. Watch out for a tornado. And that should be the last one, so it's one of them, then 3 of them. And like, 2 of our guys are dead already. I guess that means I'm the only DPS standing. Just Dancing Blade. Almost avoided it. Now we're gonna have, I don't know, 4 drakes. It's like there's one at the beginning. There's one at the end. But he's dead, so that's good. All we gotta do now is deal with these noobs that died. I think they died to tornadoes, or they died at the when there were those 2 Drake runs right next to each other. Always got to remember, rule number 1: don't die. Even if it means your DPS might suffer, just don't die. Your DPS will be a lot higher than if you're dead. Guarantee it. Gotta watch out for this Sentinel, I think he's called. Yeah, Sentinel. Refresh my flame and do an Earth Shock. Finish that guy off pretty easy. Now I'm gonna do a Flame Shock to spread it, and then I'm gonna do lots of chains in addition to a stun, and more chains, and I'm gonna use Ascension. Can't believe I got stunned. And an Earth Shock. Interrupt his etch. Not bad. So he's got aggro on this guy, so I'm going to get him dotted up. And since there's two guys here, I'm basically going to do single target DPS and just work on the guy with the highest health. The only bonus I get with two guys is that I get multiple flame shocks, which gives me more procs. And this guy, I can purge his shield. So as soon as I see his shield go up, that's a knockback. There's his shield, so I can purge it. And he's dead. Purging those shields saves a good amount of time. And we got a sentinel back here, and I'll bet you that we gotta pull him. Oh, we're in a line of sight. Okay, that's cool. I don't mind. Interrupt his etch. Looks like I'm gonna get stunned. Oh shit! Did I just do a? Ooh! I misclicked and I summoned my earth elemental. I was expecting to pull the whole room. That would have been a really bad mistake. That would have been so noob. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Oh my god. I think my heart increased its rate. Kind of made me nervous. Not excited. Definitely nervous. I'm gonna try not to stun the healer. It'd be really nice if... It's really nice when you get a healer that interrupts your, or dispels your... Oh, Hunter. Dude. Way to leap back and stun me. Did I say it's nice when you get a healer that dispels your stun? Because it is. I'm stunned again. God, that's annoying. Having under 200, oh, I guess we're gonna take out this guy. And again, I'll purge his shield. Just crackle on me. Should be going up anytime. There it is. And I'm throwing out all these different spells or abilities, but what I really should be doing is chain lightning. My DPS would have been better. Now I'm going to interrupt, and hopefully he gets over. I don't know. I wish the tank would stack them. I'm going to use Ascension to hopefully knock this guy out quickly. I'm not sure what the tank is doing. I was a little paranoid, so I went ahead and used Ascension ahead of the boss. Need to get Flame Shock up again. Not bad. I think that's like one of the first times I've ever had to use Hex. So I'm gonna try to spread flame, but unfortunately this guy's jumping out and the tank needs to stack these guys on him all the time. He's the only one that moves and the other guys will follow him. So, whatever. I don't know whose key it is. I think it was a healer's actually. We're not doing too bad. I mean, I think we had 2 deaths on the first boss, but honestly, when isn't there 2 deaths on the first boss? It's been a while since I've seen 2 deaths, but it generally happens more often than not. Most of the runs I do, everyone is overpowered. But you can get Titan Forge 880 for doing Mythic 3s and even Mythic 2s, so there's no reason not to run them. It's pretty rare to get an 880, but it can happen. I think there's basically how it works is when an item when you loot an item, it rolls to see if it's going to be Warforged or Titan Forged or just a regular item. And once it hits one of those, let's say for example it hits Titan Forged, it'll roll again and see if it gets another Titan Forged or Warforged. And it just keeps going until it doesn't roll, or the roll doesn't get something. So it'll keep rolling all the way up to 880. So you could get like Titan Forged, rolls again, Warforged, rolls again, Warforged, rolls again, and then a Titan Forged or something like that. That's how you get 880. But it's pretty rare because not only are Titan Forged rare, getting it 3 times in a row is pretty rare. Even Warforged are kind of rare. So what I'm going to try to do is not get hit by Shield of Light. I don't know what the tank strategy is going to be for this boss. I guess we're going to stand here. I'll do Astral Shift so I can be lazy and not move. And Sanctify. Huh. Oh, it's because she has 2 buffs from both sides. That's not the best thing in the world, honestly. Shield of Light. Fortunately, nobody died. Maybe the tank is just feeling lazy because it's a Mythic 3. I don't know what his gear is, but it hasn't seemed to be too shabby, and I really wish I had Astral Shifts for this. Somebody's gonna die. I hope it's not me. Yep, it's me. And I'm gonna res and see if we can still knock this guy out. I don't know what this tank is doing. He should be taking him to the other side, because we're more likely to survive the Sanctify because we can move out of the way. So that was that. I mean, my DPS was 200,000. Everyone else was, well, I guess we have the Hunter was pretty low. The shield, the Eye of the Storm thingy didn't protect us for some reason. That's because the shield has a limited amount of damage that will protect you. It's like 100,000 damage a second. It'll protect you. So every time the boss gets buffed, let's say it's doing 130 damage per second, now you're taking 30 damage. And if the boss has a ridiculous amount of stacks like it did, then you're going to be taking like 500,000 DPS per second. And we're doing a huge pull. And I'm going to go ahead and try not to stun everybody. I'm going to try to meet up with the tank and not die. I don't know where the tank is. I'm trying to get to him so I can hand off this mob to him. Now I'm going to do Ascension and Chain. My mistake there is I I threw a flame shock on a mob that I thought he had aggro on. Because flame shocks don't generate that much aggro, and you can generally get away with spreading your flame shocks before the tank is got them all grouped up, but it didn't work out that way for me. And I'll do a chain just because. I'm gonna do chains just because I feel like it. There we go. Oh, that was skull. He's all stay on skull. I didn't see a skull. So I'm gonna do another blast of chains. Spread my dots. Interrupt etch. So my dots didn't really spread there because the mobs were too far apart, and they weren't even that far apart. I really wish the area that they spread was larger. It's gotta be like 1 yard. It'd be nice if it was like 10. The mobs literally have to be right on top of each other. Now the only guy we have to kill is this one. Hopefully the tank knows that. And he does. And hopefully no one gets knocked back. Why do I have aggro? What the Why are we pulling all this stuff? Okay. That is generally a really easy pull. As long as people like me don't mess it up. I guess I messed it up. I usually don't. That bull must have been right behind me. God, I hate wiping. It's the worst. Dying in general is just terrible. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to myself. It's like the tank surviving. It's 1 DPS, I think. It sucks to die on a Mythic 3, man. Who dies on a Mythic 3? I swear somebody else pulled it. I don't know why I got aggro. It's really simple. You run through here, then you run behind the tree. Really easy. Now we gotta hope the hunter can pull that off. We should just go. The hunter's lowest DPS anyway. We should just go, bro. The hunter's all confused. He has no idea what he's doing. Watch, he pulled a bear. No, he has no idea what he's doing. Kinda does, I guess. Okay, here we go. Now that that's over with, I'm gonna use Ascension and my Berserk. I totally forgot to stop casting. Oh well. Earth Shock. I'll do some Elemental Blasts. And of course I'm going to use my Stormkeeper. And another Earth Shock. And then we'll see what the tank wants to do here. Can actually get through without pulling any of them, but generally we pull some just for safety. So there's 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to try to spread dots. I got spread it once and do a stun. And since there's 3 of them, I'm going to Chain Lightning. And geez, I can't get my dots to spread. Chain Lightning and Earth Shock. We're probably gonna pull this other one over here just because. So here we go. I'll do some Chain Lightning, Lava Procs, and if he targets me, I'm gonna run up this way. It's like he targeted the healer, maybe, no, the other druid. Fortunately, that druid survived, even though I think he ate all of it. There's Hal. So now I'm going to use Stormkeeper, Chain Lightning all the adds. And back to the rotation. Oh, somebody AoE'd. So now we'll run through here. Pretty simple. Then you run across, jump down. Then you go through this little pathway we cleared. Watch out for that bear. And I'm watching health bars. Looks like we're clear. I'll sneak through here. Gonna do beer, so run around the side. Some people run directly through them, but I don't know. I think that when people run directly through them, it somehow aggroes them. So what are we waiting for? Don't know what we're waiting for. So now we'll go. I'm gonna do going all the way up. Hopefully everyone knows that. Yeah, DPS is getting hit back there. Okay, they caught on. That's good. Maybe no one will die. I'm gonna go back here and wait. Use my fire elemental because it'll probably be up by the time we get to the next boss. So it's flame shock, lava burst to see if I can spread it. I did, it worked that time. That's great. And you get lots of procs. If their shield goes up, there it is, Purge. And some more lava procs and Earth Shock. Shaman's good to have for this dungeon just because of that Purge. But honestly, I don't think most Shamans even have Purge on their action bar. Is he attacking me? I thought he was attacking me for some reason. I think he was. Use Stormkeeper. It's got a short cooldown. There's a yell. There we go. And the next one. This has been a long run, man. This is gonna be like a 30-minute run, I think. I think we can kiss 3 chests goodbye. Dying all those times really hurt us. Earth Shock. Elemental Blast and Lava Burst. And these two guys, they can be deadly. The tank doesn't know to move. If he eats those ancestors or whatever they are. Yeah, call ancestor. I don't know if I can't, whatever's called, hex him, so I'm gonna kill him. Get my dots back up. My lava burst is down, unfortunately. So Stormkeeper. Instant cast while he's doing that yell. Some more lavas. And he's down. It's kind of sad to have DPS this high and fail a Mythic 3. Not fail it, but not get 3 chests. Oh well. So I'm gonna Ascension right off the bat after I get my dots up and Elemental Blast. Also use Berserk. So Berserking, not Berserk, Berserking. So here we go, Elemental Blast, Flame Shock, then 2 of these, and Ascension, along with Berserking. I wish my Fire Elemental totem was up. The Astral Shift, Earth Shock. Why did my Flame Shock fall off? Jesus. That's annoying. I'm gonna move. Hopefully, yeah, he's gonna look at me, so I gotta get behind him. And there's also ads. So I'm gonna use my Stormkeeper. Help take him out real quick. Go back to my rotation. And we just ate Flame Rush or whatever it's called. Fell Flame Rush. Elemental, refresh my Flame Shock, and back to Lava Burst. Another Lava Burst. I love Lava Burst. Unfortunately, we're getting another Ragnarok. Generally hope he's dead by now. Earth Shock to finish him off. Excellent. Now we gotta wait for Odin to do his spiel. Most impressive. I never thought I would meet anyone who could match the Valajar's strength. And yet here you stand. Sort of standing, mostly limping. Sort of half stand. Please grant me a reward worthy of my valor. As in one I can actually use. I would kill for a piece of equipment I can actually use. So we're just gonna lust right off the bat. I don't really care. I know, you usually save it until after you morph, but I don't care. If anything, we'll just be able to get it off while people are still alive. Interrupt. Or shock. Then I'll go out here, do some more lavas. And I think I'm the only one on that ad. Here comes a spear shatter. So I got purple. Refresh my flame shock and go right into ascension, along with berserking. If this doesn't finish him off, I'll be surprised. Not really surprised, honestly. This should have finished him off. Come on. There's Valajar. So we can finish him off like I thought it would. Yeah, there's our 2 chests. Let's see what I got. A ring. 850 ring. Don't need it. Don't need it. That was the run, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.